Warte mal, wenn wir Wingardium Leviosa lernen, was ist denn das Levioso? What? Holy shit. Okay, dann halt so. Da kommt der Boss. Guten Tag. Und damit herzlich willkommen zurück zu Hogwarts Legacy. Heute mal mit etwas nassen Haaren, aber ich hoffe, das stört mich und euch nicht zu sehr. Nächstes Aquaregia wie immer, Level 16. Wir sind im Room of Requirements, im Raum der Wünsche. Ja, ich hatte den angefangen ein bisschen umzugestalten. Mir ist gerade erstmal aufgefallen, wie nah sein Name an Dick ist. Das macht mir Sorgen. Aber ja, ich gestalte hier jetzt erstmal nicht mehr um. Das Einzige, was wir vielleicht machen könnten, wäre etwas in den Planter reinpacken. Das in 10 Minuten fertig ist und damit viel zu schnell. Ich weiß nicht, ob wir auch irgendwelche Potions machen können. Brauchten wir nicht einen Focus-Potion für irgendwas? Aber dafür müssten wir wahrscheinlich erstmal das Rezept kaufen. Ja, hier, acquire and use a Focus Potion. Acquire Maxima and Edurus Potions. And use them simultaneously. Also wir brauchen 3 Potions. Das heißt, wir gehen wahrscheinlich erstmal nach Hogsmeade und gucken, ob wir die Rezepte dafür finden. Wobei das eine haben wir, glaube ich, schon, ne? Ja. Aber dafür fehlen uns die Materialien. Ashwinder Axe und Mongrel Fur. Wir das wohl im verbotenen Wald finden? Und dann brauchen wir noch Focus Potion und Maxima Potion. Hier in Hogsmeade haben wir auch ein paar Nebenquests. Vielleicht sollten wir die mal machen. 3 Stück an der Zahl.
Sometimes it seems all roads lead to Hogsmeade.
Das sagst du immer, aber wir teleportieren uns hier hin, dann ist es irgendwie doch klar. Außerdem heißt das, alle Wege führen nach oben, nicht nach Hogsmeade.
Hello, Mr. Weeks, is it?
Albie Weeks at your service. Welcome to Spintwitches. Apologies if you came by before and weren't able to come in. Shop's been closed since trade routes were disrupted. Had to travel as far as London to meet with my supplier. And I've only just returned, thankfully with inventory. I presume you're in the market for a new broom? Got a few rare U-weavers available. Ember Dash, Silver Arrows. Wind Wisps too. No matter what broom you choose, you'll be pleased. They're all exceptional, both in quality and performance.
Der wirkt irgendwie ein bisschen sehr modern für die Zeit, sag ich mal. Wirkt irgendwie nicht, als wäre der aus dieser Zeit, in der es spielt.
You said disrupted trade routes caused you to close Spintwitches?
Terrible it's been. Trade routes reported as unusable. Evidently criminals are overtaking roads, threatening hamlets. I can fly safely almost anywhere, but you try flying with an inventory of brooms on your back. No easy feat. Right then, back to work. If a particular broom takes your fancy, just let me know.
Do you mind sharing more about your brooms?
I have a passion for them. Every detail of every model. Take Wind Wisps, well known for their quality ash handles. U-weavers are rare because some fear flying them, likely to do with the U-wand's darker reputation. Then you have the Ember Dash, known for its handsome appearance. Working with brooms every day makes me practically giddy. It's one of many reasons I cherish running this shop.
Sounds quite the array of brooms. I'll have a look around. Thank you.
Wahrscheinlich alles scheiße teuer. Wie alles in diesem Spiel. Geht. Es ist sehr günstig für Besen. Ich glaube, ich nehme diesen U-Weaver Broom. Oder wir gucken uns erstmal alle an. Oh, der sieht cool aus. Der sieht wild aus. Ich nehme allein den wegen dieser Feuerspur, der Ember Dash.
You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you.
Auf einfach alle.
Thanks for stopping by. Whilst nearly any broom will certainly be a step up from the practice brooms in Kagawa's class, they all have their limitations. You seem to be a flyer who might be interested in, say, some enhancements?
Go on.
Ha! Knew I was right about you.
Das klingt illegal.
Be quite happy with the performance of any broom at lower altitudes.
Besen von Swiffer? Achso, ja. Da muss ich aber woanders bestellen.
I believe I can remedy this issue. I have some ideas.
Ich glaube, die gibt's nicht hier in Hogsmeade.
Upgrades, if you will, that will improve the performance of any broom you fly. What I need is someone to conduct a broom flight and report back to me so I can perfect the upgrades. As it happens, another Hogwarts student, Imelda Reyes, is using abandoned broom courses for time trials. Clever girl. An ideal situation for collecting flight statistics. If you were to compete for the best time and succeed, then report back to me with how your broom behaved, I could complete work on my first upgrade. What say?
Auf geht's. Wir könnten ihn jetzt noch sehr viel fragen, aber diese Person interessiert mich irgendwie nicht so richtig.
That sounds intriguing. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. It'll be worth your while. If I'm right, the new upgrade ought to enhance brooms in every regard. And I can give you a special price. The time trial should be a bit of fun too. Go to the Quidditch pitch and Imelda Reyes will sort you out. Once you've beaten Imelda's time, be sure to let me know.
Oh, wir können mehr Sachen klauen. Also wie kann ich denn jetzt den Besen benutzen? Ja, hier ist der Broom. Aber wie benutze ich ihn? Vielleicht geht's hier aber auch gar nicht. Hogsmeade, here I come, du gehst gerade raus. Ach da, press tab, then 3. Ah. Ist ja wunderbar. So ultra schnell unterwegs. Ja, wir können uns auch teleportieren, was wahrscheinlich noch schneller wäre, aber wenn wir schon mal einen Besen jetzt frisch haben, müssen wir auch das Fliegen genießen. New.
Broom talent.
Hopp.
Hello, Imelda. Albie Week sent me.
Did he now? Still tinkering with his broom upgrade, no doubt. I tried to help him once. He nitpicked my flying technique, and that was the end of that. The nerve. Why is he roping you into his broom testing silliness? You've barely started flying from what I know. Caught wind of you showing off in flying class with Clopton.
You sound jealous.
Seems someone's jealous of my skills on a broom.
Me? Slytherin Quidditch captain. Jealous of you? Everyone knows that class is only for beginners, troublemakers, and bumbling baboons. But for some reason, now people think you're competition. Ugh, I can't be having that.
Perhaps I am competition.
You can't be what passes for Slytherin these days. Pff, ragged old hat's dropping its standards. Enough of this. Only one way to find out who's the better flyer. I hold one of the fastest times on this course. Let's see if you can beat it. Slytherin versus Slytherin.
Actually, why not? I can beat your record.
I'm so looking forward to seeing you lose.
Made it.
Oh, wie geht man nochmal runter? Ich habe die Steuerung vergessen. Und Steuerung wäre auch die Antwort gewesen. Wow.
This is rather fun. Now that's more like it.
Speed is key. Einfach niemals die Speed-Taste loslassen.
Did it.
Okay, ich glaube, die Zeit ist aber sehr easy zu schlagen.
Excellent.
Und das, obwohl ich so hart verkacke. Wow.
Success. Ha! Good. I've got this.
Ring Mist Penalty. Wie soll man denn die großen Ringe verpassen? So, was sagst du jetzt hier?
That's not... You must have cheated, you... Oh! Fine. You won. Don't think this is over. You can't determine skill from one single trial.
Surely my win means something.
You're not terrible, but you're still going to have to prove yourself if you want to earn my respect.
Ja, sie hat gesagt, sie hätte einer der Besten und, also sie wäre einer der Besten und diese Zeit, sag ich ja, man muss schon sehr, sehr hart verkacken, um das nicht zu schaffen. Ich meine, gut, mein Besen hat jetzt auch so einen komischen Feuerstrahl hinten raus. Das hat mir nochmal den extra Boost gegeben. Aber, ja.
Challenge accepted then.
Perhaps you have what it takes after all. We shall see. But don't get your hopes up. The next course near Irondale offers a much tougher challenge. You can try to prepare by racing this course again. Just check in at the podium, where the leaderboard is. You can check your time and start the race. We'll see next time if your win here was more than just a fluke. Whilst on an errand for Albie Weeks.
Ich bin auf Platz 2. Bin ich ja gar nicht Erster gewesen, what? Ich bräuchte einige von diesen gelben Kugeln hier im Freiflug. Oh, ich weiß, wo ich hinfliege. Ich habe hier doch rechts, war das, glaube ich, irgendwo, ich glaube hier, so Ballons gesehen. Mal sehen, ob ich da durchfliegen kann. Peng. 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 Was bringt das? Ich habe keine Ahnung. Ich mach's einfach. Wow. Einfach eine Challenge unlocked. Fliegen in dem Spiel ist schon cool. Aber ich teleportiere mich jetzt mal nach Hogsmeade. Ist dann doch ein bisschen weit.
Mr. Weeks, I was able to set a record on my broom.
Ja, nicht ganz. Wir waren Zweiter.
Tell me, how was the broom?
A little turbulent and it's wanting for a bit of speed, but it fared well enough. I will say that it tended to drift a bit to the left on certain turns. Heard a slight swoosh when I dipped.
Oh, thank you. That's precisely what I needed to know. Drifted, eh? I shall get to work immediately. Even the naysayers will be forced to admit that my work's had potential all along.
Who's the hope that you... Weiß ich nicht.
I'm excited to hear more.
I have a very good feeling about this upgrade. I guarantee you'll be pleased.
Ich glaube, das ist auch sehr abhängig von dem, der den Besen fliegt und nicht nur von dem Besen. Ja gut, wir haben hier noch andere Quests. In den 3 Besen. Passend, nachdem wir unseren Besen besorgt haben.
Pardon me, but were you saying something?
Oh, hello. Talking to myself. I'm Clementine, Willetsy, charmed. I was musing on the precious butterflies I see near the edge of the forest. Whenever I come near, they fly off into it. When I was at Hogwarts, we truly were forbidden from entering the forest. Told horrible stories about it, and I've had an irrationally intense fear of it ever since. It's silly, but I'm insatiably curious as to where the butterflies go in the forest. You couldn't possibly find out, could you?
You want me to follow the butterflies?
I do, yes, if you wouldn't mind.
Das ist auch ein Easter Egg. Ich stelle mir nur gerade Ron vor. Ach, können wir nicht endlich mal den Schmetterlingen folgen? Ja, endlich können wir den Schmetterlingen folgen. In Hogwarts Legacy. Ungefähr 100 Jahre zuvor. Schmetterlinge folgen, das ist eine Sexfalle. Ja, könnte auch passieren.
What were the horrible stories you were told about the Forbidden Forest?
Oh, goodness, everything from students being mysteriously beheaded to terrifying spider dens. Oh, trust me, you hear that at 11 years old, it sticks with you.
Very well. If I have time, I shall see where they lead.
Oh, how kind. Students these days have so much more courage than I ever did. You can usually find me right around here. I hope to see you soon.
Jetzt auch keine Möglichkeit, die Quest abzulehnen. Wo war nochmal der Zaubertrankladen? Ich glaub, den finde ich so nicht. Ich würde so ein bisschen shoppen gehen und anscheinend ist da auch sowieso die andere Quest noch, ja. Ist ja passend. Erstmal ein bisschen kaufen. So, ich brauche die Rezepte für das Focus Potion. Maxima Potion? Ach komm, wir kaufen direkt alle, wenn wir schon hier sind. Und ich könnte die wahrscheinlich auch direkt kaufen, ne? Ja komm, dann machen wir das. Dann sparen wir uns den Stress, die zu brewen und die Materialien entweder zu kaufen oder zu finden. Okay. Maxima Potion. Und Focus Potion.
Excellent.
Okay, ich sehe aus wie ein Stein. Ich weiß nicht, ob das so gesund ist. Aber okay. Na gut, nehmen wir mal hier seine Quest an.
Hello, Mr. Pippin. You need help with a delivery?
Yes, I do. A capable student such as yourself should have no trouble making the trip to Cambridge. It's just south of Hogwarts.
What do you need delivered?
Fatima Lawang ordered a few invisibility potions. I used to go myself, but lately Fatima has taken to turning every visit into an argument. Constantly complaining about the quality of my stock. But how can I maintain excellence when she orders so often, giving me no time to brew? If you take this rather irritating task off my hands, I'd happily allow you to claim the delivery fee from Fatima.
I'd be happy to help with the delivery.
You've no idea how grateful I am, truly. Here are the invisibility potions she requested. Hopefully she won't give you too much trouble. She's a talented potioneer in her own right. I dare say I wouldn't mind having a look at her potion recipes one day.
Dann haben wir jetzt ein paar Quests. Gott, ist das weit weg. Ich glaube, wir machen aber erstmal die andere Quest, weil die war, glaube ich, ein bisschen näher. Da, follow the butterflies.
There they are. She wasn't making it up. Well, we've come this far. Miss Willardsey might get an answer about these butterflies.
Könnte man den ohne Besen überhaupt folgen? Wobei, ja, man kann ja durchs Wasser. Es wäre lustig, wenn mich die Schmetterlinge jetzt einfach zu so einem Riesenschmetterling bringen würden. Danger! Ach nee, nur getrollt. Oh, eine Kiste.
Well, well. Look what we have here. Let's see what's up your sleeve this time, Merlin. Accio.
Was ist das?
Incendio.
Da ist Moonstone drin. Anscheinend fehlt mir hierfür noch ein Spell. Kann ich eigentlich mitten in der Luft das Mauen? Nee, er fliegt dann nach unten. Das wäre lustig. Dry Finger Butter. Flugverbotszone. Die ganz unauffällige Wand hier. Can't enter well mounted. Ja, ich versuche gerade auf dieser Brücke zu landen, aber das ist nicht so einfach. Er fliegt die ganze Zeit drüber.
Tell me you have an answer for me about the butterfly.
Hello, Miss Willardsey.
Und hat hier eine nervige Stimme.
Did you find them?
They led me into the forest and revealed a treasure.
Oh, how lovely! I'm glad you were rewarded for your efforts. Perhaps one day I'll be able to bring myself to go into the forest. For now, I'm happy simply knowing there's something so lovely to see, should I dare.
Gut, und das andere war irgendwo hier so ganz weit in diese Richtung hier. Das nächste, wo ich mich hin teleportieren kann, ist hier. Mal gucken, was hier sonst noch so abgeht. Oh, Wölfe. Levitate two enemies simultaneously, okay. Geschafft. kriegen wir das Fur, was wir für das eine Potion gebraucht hätten, wenn ich es nicht gekauft hätte. Frösche. Da sind noch mehr Wölfe. Hier vorne ist noch so ein Merlin-Ding. Ich glaube, nur für die meisten Sachen muss ich echt noch andere Zauber lernen. Fehlt noch eins?
These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
Ja doch, wenn du die Zauber noch nicht kennst. Haben wir hier für eine Hütte? Eine sehr merkwürdige eiserne Jungfrau. Und ein Buch, das ich nicht lesen kann. Warum hat diese Hütte 2 Ausgänge? Die ist nicht mal 10 Quadratmeter groß. Die braucht keine 2 Ausgänge. Hier sind wieder ein paar Wölfe. Erstmal alles töten, was wir finden können. Das macht halt auch echt am meisten Spaß in diesem Spiel. Einfach rumlaufen und das Kämpfen, also die richtigen RPG-Elemente. Die Dungeons sind halt auch ganz cool. Aber davon hatten wir noch nicht so viele. 1, um genau zu sein. Eichhörnchen. Hab ich dich. Hier ist noch ein Dorf. Lass mich raten, Flugsverbotszone? Nicht?
Wonder who lives here.
That Pippin should have been here by now.
Madam Luang, I have a delivery from J. Pippin's potions.
Der kleine Junge da mit dem kleinen Besen.
Sent a child to do his work for him, did he? Always cutting corners and taking the easy way out. Did
Sieht
he
aus
have
wie
your
ein Kind
brother
für dich.
for him as well? Doesn't matter. You could probably do it better than he can anyway.
Here are the potions you requested.
You think it's so simple? I know Pippin is always trying to cheat his customers. Cutting corners to save some galleons for himself at the expense of quality. You'll not be getting a canut out of me until you prove the potion works. Drink it.
Dann hast du aber kein Potion mehr.
Seems simple enough. I'll do it.
I should think so.
Ich weiß doch nicht mal, was in das scheiß Potion gemischt worden ist. Drink an Invisibility Potion. Okay. So kurz den Rücken zu ihr wenden. Ja, ich trinke ihn. Ach ja, gut. Gucken Sie mal, wie schön der funktioniert hat. Ich bin unsichtbar. Gut, wo ist er denn? Hier, ist er das? Ja.
It seems to have worked.
Well, I suppose that will do.
If the demand for potions is as high as you say, have you considered being easier to work with? Perhaps combining your recipes and skills?
Not a chance. That ne'er-do-well had his shop handed to him. The rest of us had to make our own way. I'll not give him the benefit of my hard work and gumption. If he fails on his own, so be it.
You mentioned that more and more customers are trying to stay out of sight. Why?
Well, I can't speak for all of them, but certainly my Ashwinder customers have their reasons. If I were you, I'd forget I heard that.
Very well. I shall let Mr. Pippin know I delivered the potions as requested.
You do that.
Was hast du denn so zu verkaufen?
What are we looking for today?
Auch nur Mist.
Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it.
Okay. Und jetzt? Ein bisschen Wasser oder so? I don't get it. Hier ist Loot. Ich kann wieder Sachen klauen. Ah, hier ist so eine Kugel. Aber ich weiß halt immer noch nicht, was man damit macht. Die hatte ich ja schon mal.
Levioso.
Ich glaube nicht, dass man die auf diese Felder hier setzt, weil das hat letztes Mal auch nicht funktioniert. Aber probieren wir es nochmal aus.
It's like a place right out of a storybook. Revelio.
Okay, die Kugel wird angezeigt. Aber der Space, wo die hin soll, nicht wirklich. Das kann ja auch nicht zu weit weg sein. Hier drüben? Das sieht sehr danach aus. Okay. Dann bringen wir die mal über die Brücke. Okay.
Levioso.
Hallo? Beweg dich.
Handy resource indeed, your field.
Levioso.
I'm most pleased to be included.
Okay, ich kann sie nicht mehr zum Fliegen bringen. Ich krieg sie hier irgendwie auch nicht mehr weg. Beweg dich! Habt ihr das gerade gehört? Who needs keys when you know Aluhumora? Der Meinung bin ich auch. Holy shit! Oh! Kugel. Was ist denn damit los? Warum kann ich den nicht mehr zum Fliegen bringen?
Levioso. Expelliarmus. Levioso.
Mein Levioso-Spell ist verbuggt. Toll.
Levioso. Reparo. Accio.
Accio geht, aber sie kommt halt nicht hinterher. Ich hab's kaputt gemacht. Naja, whatever. Fliegen wir da hinten zu den Totenköpfen.
Revelio.
Ah, Ashwinder Eggs. Die brauche ich doch auch.
I know what that means. Merlin trial.
Einfach springen.
Not so tricky.
Was haben wir hier denn für eine Höhle? Ach Quatsch, das hast du letztes Mal auch gesagt und da war dann gar nichts. Hier genauso, einfach in den Strudel rein. Wupp. Das ist einfach nur Loot. Ja, das gleiche wie letztes Mal. My beloved. The moon is not yet full, yet such is my family's fear that they have sent me away prematurely. I am frightened. As a wolf I am powerful, but before the moon is round I am merely human. Merlin knows what beasts I may encounter in my present form. It does no good to dwell upon it. I hope I last this night and will be in your arms before long, William.
Repairer.
Joa. Denen ist nun nicht mehr zu helfen. Da sind Ballons. Was ist denn mit den Totenköpfen? Die sind irgendwie da unten drin. Ein Wolf. Aber wie komme ich denn da hin? Muss doch irgendwo der Eingang zu einer Höhle sein oder so.
I'm always given a dull tasks.
Lumos.
You're the little sod
Oh,
that saved
falsches.
Treadwell.
Expelliarmus.
Afraid.
Protego.
Holy shit, ich merke auch gerade, was für ein hohes Level die überhaupt sind. Eieiei. Hier sind ja noch mehr Gegner. Fuck. Jetzt mal ein bisschen zurückziehen. Okay. Gehen wir das mal ein bisschen langsamer an. Okay. Was geht da oben auf die ab?
Expelliarmus. It's shameful what you've done to helpless beasts.
Haben wir irgendeinen Loot? Oh, die sind hier eingesperrt. Ich habe aber keine Alumora-Spell.
Incendio.
Die Käfige kann ich verbrennen und kaputt machen, aber das, wo das Vieh drin ist, nicht? Das ist ja eine Verarsche. Keine Sorge, sobald ich den Alumora-Spell kenne, hole ich dich da raus. Aber erstmal müssen die hier noch sterben.
Expelliarmus.
That's fine.
Noch eine Merlin-Trial hier. Mitten im Gegnercamp.
Revelio. Repairer.
Das ist das Einzige? Glaube ich nicht. Hier müssen noch mehr von diesen kaputten Dingern sein.
Revelio.
Hier irgendwas? Es hat gerade geleuchtet.
Repairer. Revelio.
Da leuchtet was blau.
Repairer. Merlin himself would be proud.
Nice, nice. Ja, ich würde euch ja gerne da rausholen, aber ich kann es nicht. Ich hab den Spell nicht. Ja gut, teleportieren wir uns erstmal zurück nach Hogsmeade.
Come on in. Healing potions are a speciality here, should you need any.
I delivered the potions to Fatima Loang.
Very good. And did she cause you any trouble?
Nothing to worry about. I handled it.
Glad to hear it. And thank you again for your help.
It was a pleasure doing business with you, Mr. Pippin.
Likewise. Worth every bit of that delivery fee to have someone capable deal with that witch.
By the way, I found this book of potion recipes in Cambridge. Might it be useful to you?
Is this Fatima's recipe book?
You should keep it. She doesn't deserve to have it.
I appreciate what you're saying, but you have much to learn about respecting the property of others. Some things are sacred amongst potioneers. I shall return it to her immediately.
Sie kann doch eh nur Scheiße herstellen. Das Einzige, was sie da verkauft hat, waren die Healing Potions. Brauche ich nun wirklich nicht. Gut. Auf nach Hogwarts und wir können dort einen neuen Zauber lernen. Soweit ich weiß. Wait. Wir warten wieder die ganze Nacht. Huch.
Over here.
Das ist aber nicht unser Professor.
Sebastian, it's been a while.
It has. Glad you received my owl. I have something to show you.
First, let me thank you for what you did in the library.
Of course. Scribner tried to give me detention, but I have ways out of these things.
Well, you took the fall for me, and that counts for something.
Did you find what you were looking for?
I did, but something was missing. I'm not sure here is the best place to discuss it.
Understood. We can talk more in a moment, in the Undercroft. Not even the professors know about this place. This way. There's a secret passage just here.
It's well disguised.
Naja. Einfach so ein Schrank. Kommt er nicht mit?
How did you find this place?
My friend, Ominous Gaunt.
What?
He named it the Undercroft. We used to play gobstones here all the time. With my sister, Anne. She loved that infernal game. What I wouldn't give to lose to her again. I should tell you, I swore to Ominous I would safeguard this place. So please, keep this between us. He never confides in anyone. But he's trusted me since the day we met. I wouldn't want to jeopardize that. We used to sneak in here almost daily. We've never been caught.
I know Ominous. Met him in our common room. I've noticed he uses his wand to navigate the castle.
He does. No idea how, though. Ominous was born blind, and no spell could reverse it. His wand seems almost sentient. Not surprising, I suppose. Ollivander always says, the wand chooses the wizard.
Is that how he found this place?
No, someone in his family knew about it. The Gaunts are full of secrets. I've never heard anyone else speak of it, and I've certainly never seen anyone else here. Again, mention this to no one, especially Ominous. He has no love lost for his family or their secrets, but this place is special to him.
Of course. Ominous spoke to me about his family when we first met. To say that he has no love lost for them is an understatement.
Glad you understand. Anyway, the Undercroft has been a perfect place to sneak off to, away from prying eyes, and even practice otherwise forbidden spells.
Really? Like what?
Like the blasting curse. Professors say it's not an appropriate spell to teach students.
In welches Hogwarts Haus ordnest du dich eigentlich ein?
A proper magical education ought to include all magic.
My thoughts exactly. A spell like Confringo is only truly dangerous in untrained hands. Such spells should be properly taught, not banned.
Fringo?
To be
Ist der
fair,
Blasting Spell nicht
I'm
eigentlich
admittedly
Bombarda?
partial to more fiery forms of magic, but you should learn it. I can teach it to you safely here. It may take a while to get the feel for it. Mimic my wand movement. The incantation is Confringo.
Very well.
Hufflepuff. Ich habe irgendwie das Gefühl, kaum einer geht nach Ravenclaw. Die meisten Leute haben entweder Slytherin, ganz viele Leute haben Hufflepuff, einige haben Gryffindor, aber die wenigsten haben wirklich Ravenclaw. Gibt einige natürlich, aber nicht sehr viele.
You're getting it. Ready to actually try it out? Stick to the target to keep the unfringo at hand.
Holy shit.
Have a go at those candelabras. Both have their uses, but I think you'll find that a confringo cast travels a bit farther than that of a spell like... Nice work. How's it feel?
It's a tad hot.
You'll get used to it. That's it.
I think I've got it.
Well done.
I have to say, I enjoyed that.
The first time Ominous and I practiced confringo, we singed our eyebrows.
I would have paid to see that.
I swore we'd never live it down. So this day...
Slytherin all the way. Yes, yes. Der Meinung bin ich auch.
This is exactly the type of magic I've been hoping to learn.
There's more where that came from. Been practicing similar spells here for ages. Although, I didn't tell Anne and Ominous about every one. Haven't been here in some time. It's not the same without Anne.
I'm sorry about your sister. If there's anything I can do...
Perhaps when I next head to Feldcroft, you could come along. Meet Anne. She could use some cheering up.
Es gab letztens auch so eine Umfrage, habe ich gesehen, wo gefragt worden ist, wann Leute die Dark Arts verwenden würden. Und zur Auswahl standen halt die Antworten niemals, nur wenn es nötig ist und Avada Kedavra. Tatsächlich haben sehr viele aus anderen Häusern als Slytherin auch geantwortet, wenn es nötig ist. Das heißt, das sind alles voll die Heuchler. Die würden halt trotzdem die Dark Arts verwenden. Und irgendwie 60% der Slytherins haben mit Avada Kedavra geantwortet.
Just let me know when and I'll meet you.
Oh, she misses Hogwarts. She's been stuck at home with our guardian, Uncle Solomon. Unfortunately, you'll have to meet him too. Well, meeting a new student will be precisely what she needs.
I shall look forward to it.
Cheers. By the way, what was it you couldn't discuss out in the hall earlier?
I'm not sure where to start.
You said something was missing from what you found in the library. I assume it's to do with what you told me. About the Portkey and Gringotts and Ranrock.
Nothing gets past you. And yes, it is. As I'm sure
Nothing
you
gets past you.
suspect,
Wir haben mir
a
auch
bit
nur die
more
ganze
to
Geschichte
this.
erzählt,
I'm
einfach
listening.
so, direkt raus. Ja komm, wir
You
erzählen ihm
must
es.
promise to keep this between us.
I trusted you with knowledge of this secret Undercroft. You can trust me.
All right. I can see traces of ancient magic.
Ancient magic? I don't know what I was expecting you to say, but it wasn't that. What does that even mean?
Honestly, I'm not entirely certain. All I know is that I can see whispers of an old magic that hardly anyone else can. Fig and I think that Ranrock has somehow found a way to harness that magic's power.
Are you telling me that goblins may be wielding some sort of wizard magic?
That's what we're trying to find out.
And this ability of yours, does it allow you to wield this magic too?
I don't know.
Well, when you
Was?
do know, tell me.
Was?
I've been studying archaic forms of magic for ages. Perhaps we can help each other.
Wir haben
In
die
the
doch schon keine Ahnung wie
meantime,
häufig
with both Rookwood
eingesetzt.
and Ranrock after you, I suspect a bit more time practicing the blasting curses in order. Spend as much time here as you'd like. And remember, keep this place between us. When I head to Feldcroft, I'll send you an owl. Confringo!
Aber ist voll OP. Warum brauchen die Leute überhaupt Bombarder? Wie so ein Aufzug stellt er sich da rein. Aber ist doch eine Treppe dahinter, oder?
Hello, Sebastian.
Sah zumindest so aus.
Wait. You there? I can hear you.
Oh, hello, Ominous. I was just heading to our common room.
I've recognized that voice. You're the new 5th year. Did you just come from the Undercroft? How did you get in there?
Ja, wir verraten ihn mal nicht. Er soll Sven selber erzählen.
That room's called the Undercroft. Ah, well, I was exploring and then suddenly found myself in a strange passageway.
Don't lie to me. No one stumbles upon that room. Sebastian told you, didn't he? You breathe a word about this place to anyone, and not even your precious Professor Fig will be able to help you. My father is friends with the headmaster. I am not afraid to exploit that connection if I need to.
Trust me, Ominous. I won't say a word. And Sebastian is a good friend. You shouldn't immediately assume the worst of him.
I don't need you to tell me about my oldest friend. Thank you very much.
Ominous, I just meant...
I know what you meant. Sebastian gets himself in enough trouble. He doesn't need your help.
Alter.
Sebastian is going to get an earful about this.
Confringo!
Erstmal den Typen in die Luft sprengen. So, wir wollten eigentlich einen neuen Zauber lernen, aber die Quest muss ich wahrscheinlich erstmal tracken. Attend Potions Class during the day. Ja gut, wir warten einfach wieder die ganze Nacht, da ist kein Problem. Ich finde es manchmal schwierig zu sagen, welche Teleportpunkte jetzt genau näher am Ziel sind als andere. Weil das ja auch verschiedene Ebenen sind. Aber naja. Hier zum Beispiel bin ich jetzt ganz oben gelandet, obwohl die Potion Class ja ganz unten ist. Von Professor Fig eine Nachricht. Ach ne, die hier ist die neue. Come and see me as soon as you can. I've returned from a rather unproductive trip to the ministry. Hoping your time has been more fruitful than mine. Professor Fig. Und eine Nachricht von Perry Pippin. Dem nee, nicht der Besenverkäufer, das ist der Potionhändler. Good day to you. I require assistance with a delivery and thought you might be interested. Please visit me at J. Pippin's Potions if you'd like to earn a few coins. Perry Pippin. Ja, Nebenquests. Ich will jetzt erstmal neue Zauber lernen.
I would like to teach you Wingardium Leviosa. It can be used to levitate objects for a short time. Once you've completed a few prerequisite tasks, do see me after class.
Warte mal, wenn wir Wingardium Leviosa lernen, was ist denn das Levioso? What?
Concentrate on potions when Professor Sharp is so intimidating.
Wieder so eine komische Cutscene, von dem keiner weiß, warum, weshalb und wieso. Ich gehe mal davon aus, Levioso ist ein Spell, der Sachen federleicht macht. Und Wingardium Leviosa bringt sie zum Schweben. Aber Gameplay-wise macht das doch beides das gleiche, oder nicht? Naja, wir werden sehen.
I completed your assignments, Professor.
Good. You should be ready to learn Depulso. Let's see what you can do. Concentrate. Do not let your mind wander. You've got it now. If you'd like to practice, and I think you should, perhaps best not to go flinging your classmates about the halls. I suggest having a go at the enchanted books here.
Was für Bücher? Das Ding da?
Well done. I'm glad to see that you seem staunchly determined to master your spellcasting.
Okay, das war schon alles. Okay.
Still at it, I see. Well, repetition can be an excellent teacher.
Ich hab einen Schlüssel gehört. Ja. Andere Richtung. Nee, doch. Holy shit, was war das? Das können wir mal machen. Dem müssen wir nur sagen, dass wir das Rätsel gelöst haben. Ja, da können wir mit hinlaufen. Können wir da vielleicht sogar hochfliegen? Gibt es hier irgendwo einen Eingang? Manchmal gibt es hier doch so Brücken, wo man rein kann. Scheint hier aber leider nicht der Fall zu sein. Obwohl, hier. Das heißt hier, you can't dismount here. Warum nicht? Warum nicht? Und hier dismounten? Oh Gott. Hier kann ich auch nicht dismounten. Was ist das denn für ein Scheiß? Bullshit. Da müssen wir halt doch unten rein.
Made any progress with your treasure map?
Ja, aber Loot ist more important.
Hello, Arthur. thought you might like to know that my map led to a doorway hidden within a portrait.
Oh, how clever! Mine led to the boathouse. Barely found the treasure before I saw the headmaster coming. He shooed me out of there, but not before I got a few galleons richer. What did you find?
I found what I believe is an authentic historian's uniform.
Oh, that's lucky. Seems as though we both had success. Glad I enlisted you to join me.
Okay, da soll ich irgendeine Map verwenden. Dann machen wir doch die Hauptquest. Die ist sogar direkt hier. Charms Classroom. I don't know. Ich teleportiere mich einfach mal hier hin. Wahrscheinlich habe ich mich jetzt 2 Meter nach rechts teleportiert oder so. Ja, nee, ja, ich habe mich... Whatever, dann laufen wir halt da runter. Professor Fick, ich brauche das Buch.
I was hoping to see you.
You're back.
Finally. Minister Spavin talks more than he listens. Ranted on and on about rogue dragons. Wouldn't listen to a word about goblins. Speaking of which...
Listen, Professor. So much happened while you were away. I received a flurry of messages from Professor Black's house elf, Scrope.
Scrope sent you messages?
Yes. I thought it was odd too. He asked me to meet him and then told me to take the toast.
Why would you want to take toast?
To a cave under the lake. That's
Lass mich doch mal
Richard
ausreden.
Jackdaw's ghost.
Who on earth is Richard Jackdaw?
He was a student here long ago. Anyway, he told me about a secret cavern. I went there, and right next to Jackdaw's skeleton, I found the missing pages.
You found the pages?
I did. And because Jackdaw had followed the map they contained, when I found the pages, I found the location on the map. Believe it or not, it's a room below Hogwarts.
Why am I not surprised? Shall we?
I was hoping you'd say that. Oh, and we'll need to bring the book.
Das Wichtigste am Schluss sagen. Oh, er hat uns direkt hierhin teleportiert, das ist nice.
By the way. And a portrait of Percival Rackham awaits us there.
Professor Rackham. I look forward to meeting him. How did this Jackdaw
Ich hätte sonst auch nicht mehr gewusst, wo hier der Eingang wäre, aber okay.
Peeves stole them, and Jackdaw stole them from him.
Oh, Peeves. To think it was beneath us all this time.
Ist sowieso, dass Dumbledore Peeves nicht rauswirft, wundert mich nicht, denn Dumbledore ist ja sowieso ein komischer Kauz, gerade in den Büchern. Aber dass Nigellus Black als Schulleiter nicht dafür sorgt, dass Peeves rausgeschmissen wird, das wundert mich schon. Der ist ja sehr streng. Ich kann mir nicht vorstellen, dass der dieses ganze Chaos gutheißt. Aber naja.
This looks promising. Map. There's Hogsmeade. And over here, the Forbidden Forest. And, of course, Hogwarts. It's magnificent.
Das ist doch das Erste, was dir ins Auge springt, Hogwarts. Nicht der ganze Rest.
If only you were here to see this.
Hello, Professor Rackham. We've placed the book on the pedestal as you asked. And this is my mentor, Professor Fig.
How do you do, Professor Fig? And you, my young friend. See now why you needed to return with the book?
I do. I also see why you refer to this room as the map chamber.
That you have come this far tells me that you possess extraordinary magical ability, the potential and power of which will unlock should you prove yourself worthy. The location of each of 4 trials will, in time, appear on the map. Trials that will test you and give you access to invaluable knowledge. Trials that you must complete on your own. Do you recall the pensive memory you viewed in my vault in Gringotts?
You and your friend Charles spoke of the port key, and of trials you'd created for one who could see traces of ancient magic.
Precisely. Charles is another of the Keepers, a designation we gave ourselves centuries ago, in light of the knowledge that we have been bound to keep hidden. Until, perhaps, now.
So, the passage from your ruins to Gringotts, everything in the vault, the restricted section, finding this room, none of these was a trial.
They were an important part of the journey, but they were not trials themselves. The fact that you have come this far, however, bodes well. The trials were designed to ensure that the power and knowledge we have kept secret for so long does not fall into the wrong hands. They will test your abilities, both innate and learned. But of equal importance, everything you witness as you complete the trials will inform what you choose to do with all that we share. You will need patience. The trials have much to teach you. It will take time.
I'm afraid we don't have the luxury of time.
We have waited this long, Professor Fig. Surely a few more.
Respectfully, sir, while I do not know the secret you keep, I do know that our young friend here has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. And we encountered an uncommonly powerful goblin wielding such magic as we prepared to leave your vault at Gringotts. We may already be too late.
This is grave news indeed. Young friend, do you trust Professor Fig?
I do.
Then, in the light of your considerable skill and all you have already accomplished, we shall begin. You will find the location of the first trial marked on the map below you. Whilst Professor Fig may assist you in locating the trials, they may be completed only by one with our ability.
Shall we have a look? I know that tower.
Jeder Punkt ist eine Trial.
You may have seen it yourself.
It looks familiar. Perhaps your young friend is more well-traveled than you might think.
As your mentor, the least I can do is go ahead to make sure it is safe. Join me as soon as you can.
You said that you know that tower.
Das ist doch die Eulerei, oder nicht?
Not much, I'm afraid. I've passed it dozens of times. It's north of Hogsmeade. My recollection is that it seems abandoned. Clearly, however, the tower conceals more than meets the eye.
Wir sind ja an so einem ähnlichen Tower beim Besentraining vorbeigeflogen. Und da wurde uns gesagt, das wäre die Eulerei. Aber vielleicht ist es ein anderer. Ah, der ist viel zu weit weg, oder? Ja, keine Ahnung, wir werden es ja gleich sehen.
It's time you learned, Glacius, the freezing spell. It is an efficient way to cool down a heated situation. But first, I will need you to complete a few tasks. Once you've done that, come and see me.
Ich will doch einfach nur Alohomora lernen. Warum diese ganzen anderen Spells? Spannendste heben sie sich natürlich für den Schluss auf. Das, was alle anderen in der ersten Klasse lernen. Okay, das ist auf gar keinen Fall die Eulerei. Das ist ja viel zu weit weg. Okay, das sind nur Spinnen. Was passiert hier?
Cubrino!
Okay, ich habe den Zentauren geholfen, aber die sagen nicht Danke und nichts, sondern hauen einfach ab. Alles klar. Bring.
Revelio.
Blut. Diese Blumen schon wieder. Da unten scheinen noch mehr Gegner zu sein oder so. Ich habe da gerade noch Stimmen gehört.
I would say that Irondale is not one, and you made a mistake.
Expelliarmus.
How dare you!
Potato.
Admiral Drake.
Confringo.
Kann ich kein Protego machen? Holy shit. Okay, dann halt so. Gerne. Auch wieder Viecher, die ich nicht rauslassen kann. Hello? Binne. Dich kann ich rauslassen. Aber du bist nicht sehr glücklich darüber. Gut, hier sind aber ganz schön viele von diesen Menschencamps im verbotenen Wald. Was habe ich dir denn getan?
What are you doing? Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Holy shit, ey. Was ging hier denn ab? Hier ist kein Loot? Da oben sind auch noch Gegner. Das scheinen aber hier wieder eher menschliche Gegner zu sein. Die bekämpfe ich am liebsten. Ach nee, es sind Goblins.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Potato. You stupid one. So clever. Stupid one. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Stupid one.
Aber irgendwo waren doch auch Bogenschützen, oder nicht? Irgendwer hat mich doch abgeschossen.
Revelio.
Hier müsste ja ein Teleportpunkt sein, oder? Dann bevor ich die Quest mache, einmal kurz verkaufen gehen.
You're back.
Revelio.
Witches Sporting Needs. Run by the amiable LB Weeks. Weeks. This shop sells all manner of wizarding sporting goods, including the latest broom models. Gossip around town is that LB himself working on a number of broom enhancements.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
over here.
Sitzen hier so die ganze Nacht lang rum.
We're not alone.
We are not. Ranrock's loyalists. Around a dozen I can see, but could be more.
Can't we apparate past them into the tower?
We could, but we've no idea what's in the tower. More importantly, however, I'd like to know why they're here. They've set up camp just ahead. I suggest we investigate a little before doing anything else. Let's go.
Ich hoffe, er meint nicht das Camp, das ich jetzt schon ausgelöscht habe. Er meint das Camp, was ich ausgelöscht habe, aber da sind gerade neue gespawnt.
This way. And I'd suggest we use the disillusionment charm here. No sense in announcing our arrival.
Most goblins in my family worked in the mines at one time or other.
Quickly now.
Expelliarmus.
Reaching an enemy undetected allows you to cast a Petrificus Totalis. This will permanently incapacitate a weaker enemy or significantly damage a stronger one. Ja.
Or, I suppose we could charge right into their midst. Oh.
Lass mich das mal machen. Holy shit. Die anderen haben nichts mitbekommen. Keine Sorge. Wir können uns jetzt immer noch unsichtbar machen.
Hello? Our Chinese totalis.
Oh shit. Falsches Spellslot. Ist doch gar kein Problem für uns hier. Ja, sind alle tot. Investigate the Goblin Prisons. Aber was genau meint ihr damit? Das hier?
Revelio.
Irgendwo hier, aber was? Ich verstehe es nicht. Muss ich mich unsichtbar machen dafür oder was? Wäre richtig dumm, die sind ja alle tot. Ich weiß nicht, was ich hier untersuchen soll.
Revelio.
Das ist sehr viel Moonstone. Professor, was genau suchen wir hier? Investigate the Goblin Prisons. I don't get it. Was hier?
Orders. Directly from Ranrock.
Search the tower and the surrounding area.
With names. What names? And why here?
Search the tower and the surrounding area. Look for anything to do with the names. What you find here could be the key to Goblinkind finally taking its rightful place in the world. Ranrock.
I will draw blood.
Okay, viel Erfolg. Oh, falscher.
Many goblins have always been antagonistic towards wizardkind. This is different somehow. Looks like we found the entrance.
It's locked.
Das würde ich auch gerne können.
An unlocking charm.
Very handy. No time now, but if you don't learn it soon enough, we can work on it back at the castle.
Ja, hoffentlich. Endlich.
Someone was an avid reader. Can't say I'm familiar with many of these titles.
Welcome to Sambakar's Tower.
Hello, Professor.
Aber da war Loot.
Did you say Sambakar's Tower?
Das geht auf meine Augen ab.
Professor Bakar is a keeper you have yet to encounter. I'm glad to see that I was correct in presuming that we would meet again soon after our last encounter. Though I surmise, based on the commotion I heard, that you did not have an easy time getting to me.
We did not, Professor. We encountered goblins outside the tower.
That goblins were aware of my vault is disquieting enough. But if they have also made a connection to this tower, then the threat may be greater than I thought. All the more reason for us to move forward. Downstairs, near the entry, a reservoir of ancient magic, like those you've seen before, has been unlocked. Commanded to access a doorway. I'm afraid I cannot say more. As Professor Fig cannot join you, he and I will, in time, see you back at the map chamber. Remember what you see.
Okay.
We're going to need to understand how Ranrock's loyalists knew about a tower that once belonged to a keeper. For the moment, however, you've more important things to set your mind to. A reservoir of ancient magic, I believe?
Yes, sir.
Then I shall leave matters in your increasingly capable hands. That said, be careful.
I will, sir. I'll see you back in the map chamber. A reservoir of ancient magic. Downstairs, near the entry.
War doch noch mehr Loot. Oder ist es dahinter? Level 3 Log. Ich meine natürlich Level 111 Log. Secret Tunnel, Secret Tunnel. The First Trial. Das ist jetzt auch wieder ein Dungeon? Ich hoffe doch. Sieht aber auch sehr danach aus.
I've seen this before. In Gringotts and the restricted section.
Alles kaputt machen. Nichts auf Heile bleiben. Das repariert sich selber. Was soll das denn?
Impressive. That must have done something. Best have a look around.
Ui. Das ist ja wild.
More traces of ancient magic. Something must be different. These are never a welcome sight. At least I know what to expect this time.
Try me.
Stupid one. Confringo. Expelliarmus.
Haben wir hier unten irgendwo Loot? Sieht nicht danach aus. Gut, hier ist aber auch noch ein Gang. Da kommen wir aber, glaube ich, nicht rüber. Oh, halt dich doch da dran! Fest? Okay.
Oh. Accio.
Drüben ist aber auch noch Loot. Wie komme ich denn da hin? Nee, geh doch jetzt nicht automatisch da durch. Okay, es zeigt mir, glaube ich, nur eine Kamerafahrt. Okay, weird. Er kann sich nicht festhalten wieder.
What did that burst of magic do? Perhaps I should examine things from both sides of the archway.
What the f... Okay, hier ist nur Bonus-Loot.
The room changes when I move in and out of the archway. More statues.
Confringo, Depulso, Expelliarmus.
Not making this easy on me.
Naja. Sind jetzt auch keine schwierigen Kämpfe. Vor allem nicht mit deiner Ancient Magic.
Seems I ought to explore this archway from both sides.
Ja, ich verstehe es doch. Du brauchst es nicht jedes Mal sagen. Man merkt es doch auch.
What did that burst of magic change on both sides of the archway? Something must be different.
Easy enough.
I'll never get used to these floors.
Expelliarmus. Confringo. Protect. Expelliarmus.
Verdammte Scheiße. Lebe noch? Kann ich in diesen Trails nicht sterben, oder was? Das hat mich jetzt ein bisschen gewundert. Mich eigentlich schon tot gesehen, weil ich hatte auch keine Leben mehr. Vielleicht kann man auch nicht sterben. Kann ich das Ding durchziehen? Der Computer sagt nein. Komme ich auch so nicht hoch.
Now to see what's changed on each side of this archway.
Kann ich das cheaten? Scheint nicht.
Things are definitely different on either side of the archway. But how?
Hey, aber... What? What? I don't get it. Warum ist es jetzt da?
What if I stood on one platform and used Accio on the other? That ought to work.
Du brauchst keine Hinweise geben, ich hab's doch schon gelöst. Meine Güte. Ich möchte Hinweise ausstellen. Jetzt bin ich wieder am Anfang. Vielleicht auch nicht. Sieht sehr wieder Anfang aus. Okay, Bossfight. Da kommt der Boss. Guten Tag. What the fuck? Ruhige dich. What the fuck? Wie soll ich dem denn ausweichen? Nimm dies. Da muss ich den mit den Spells ablocken, die er jeweils castet. Der war einfach. Aber hey, jetzt habe ich endlich wieder die Taste herausgefunden, mit der man sich heilen kann.
What a relief. Revelio. Another pensive.
Pew pew. Mehr Memories. Ich glaube, ich sollte wahrscheinlich Accio mit Levioso tauschen, dass ich auch immer so einen gelben Zauber in dem Reservoir, sag ich mal, habe.
Your ability to transfigure the world around you is remarkable. What is it?
My father isn't getting better. I don't think he'll ever recover from the death of my brother.
It is agonizing to see those we love suffer.
The drought was years ago, but the pain of losing him is as deep for him now as if it had happened only yesterday. He doesn't need pretty pillars, he needs peace. What if I could help him, Professor?
You do so much for your father already.
It's not enough. I want to take away his pain.
It is tempting, I know, to use this magic that you're mastering to transfigure more than the physical world. But human emotion is a potent force unto itself. Even the most well-meaning and competent witch cannot possibly know the consequences of irrevocably manipulating it.
So I'm to watch as my father's pain destroys him.
It is not your pain to take. Every year, a student sees something sillier than I could ever imagine in their tea leaves. Oh, Miss Morganach, welcome back to Hogwarts, Professor.
That's going to take some getting used to. Professor Rickwood?
I was so pleased to hear that you'd accepted the position of Defense Against the Dark Arts, Professor.
Sit, Isadora. Tell us about your travels.
I was actually hoping that you and the others might join me at my home this evening. There's much I'd like to share with you.
That would be delightful. We shall let the others know.
Very well. I shall see you then.
Another memory. Now to find a way out of here.
Erstmal ein bisschen mehr Loot abgreifen, wenn es hier noch welches gibt, was nicht danach aussieht. Mindestens zeigt Revelio keins.
That must be the way back to the map chamber.
What have we here?
I'm a student at Hogwarts, sir. And this is Professor Fig.
Professor Charles Rookwood at your service. Has someone completed the first trial?
I have, Professor Rookwood. We saw you in the Pensive in Gringotts with Professor Rackham.
Indeed. So, you found the portkey to access Professor Rackham's vault, and you deciphered the map within the locket you found floating above that Pensive.
I did. I found something that I can't identify floating above the last Pensive.
Ah, yes. You will find a similar artifact in each trial.
You must take care to keep them safe. You'll need them to complete the journey we have set forth for you. Once you have them all, we will tell you what to do with them.
Very well. Are you able to tell me anything about the next trial?
Before you proceed, I would like to speak with Charles regarding the urgent situation involving the goblins.
The goblins?
The student has seen traces of a powerful dark magic being wielded by goblin kind. They and their mentor, Professor Fig, not only encountered goblins lurking outside of Sanbakar's tower, they also encountered a powerful goblin in my vault at Gringotts.
I'm afraid it would be wise to halt the trials until we know more.
We shall defer to you in this matter, of course. Now then...
Wait, Professor. The name Rookwood. Do you think...
that there's a connection to Victor? Perhaps, but we can't be sure of its significance, if any. For now, tell me what you saw in the pensive.
Before the witch from the last pensive, Isadora, became a Hogwarts professor, she argued with Professor Rackham about using magic to remove pain.
Hopefully the next pensive provides more context. For now, we should learn what Ranrock knows. I will be honest, I've no idea where to start.
Actually, I might know of someone. I saw Serona at the Three Broomsticks speaking to a goblin once. They seemed friendly.
Well, it's worth a try. See what you can find out. Of course, don't forget...
my studies. Yes, sir.
Before you go...
Da ich letztens auch wieder die Harry Potter Hörbücher mir mal angehört habe, habe ich auch herausgefunden, dass Rookwood in den Harry Potter Filmen ein Todesser ist. Also der in der Zeit, der Rookwood, der in der Zeit zumindest existiert, wird ja wahrscheinlich ein Nachfahre von denen sein.
Professor?
Have you encountered swirling traces of magic in the world? Aside from those along our path?
Not that I recall. What are they?
Evidence of the Keeper's efforts to manipulate the power of ancient magic during our time. If I am correct, and I usually am, you should be able to use them to inform and enhance your own magic.
Thank you, sir. I will look out for them.
Achievement unlocked. That's a keeper. Der Herbst beginnt. Und wir pennen wieder mit unseren kompletten Klamotten. Gut. Ich glaube, das hier ist auch ein guter Moment, um Pause zu machen. Wir haben heute ja einiges erfahren von der Main Story und nächstes Mal geht es dann weiter mit Zauber lernen und hoffentlich auch noch mehr Main Story. Also, ich bedanke mich wie immer fürs Reinschalten, wünsche euch noch allen einen wunderschönen Tag oder wann auch immer ihr dieses Video sehen werdet, auch einen wunderschönen Abend, eine wunderschöne Nacht, einen wunderschönen guten Morgen vielleicht und bis zum nächsten Mal bei Hogwarts Legacy. Bye bye.